The distance traveled by Earth in one orbit around the Sun is about 580 million miles. Earth makes one complete orbit around the Sun in 1 year. Of the following, which is closest to the average speed of Earth in miles per hour as it orbits the Sun? The problem may seem somewhat convoluted here, so let's try to break it down. We're told that Earth goes around orbit and covers 580 million miles. And in the next sentence, we're told that this trip of 580 million miles takes exactly 1 year. So let's put it down as distance of 580 million miles. And time is 1 year. And the question asks us to find Earth's speed in miles per hour. And given that the time is expressed as 1 year, we will probably need to convert it into hours, considering that the question wants us in miles per hour terms. Let's do so. Let's convert and see how many hours 1 year would be. We're lucky that we're in the calculator section, so we can straight up multiply. We can use the general number of 365 days, but let's use it actually at a more precise level. 365.25. 0.25 is a quarter, and we know that every 4 years we have a year that actually has 366 days. So if we average it out, that goes into a quarter of a day per year. And 365.25, as we're being very precise here, times 24 hours in a day gives us 8,766 hours in a year. The question asks us about speed. This is a very common setup where we have three pieces of information: distance, time, and speed. And generally, we should know that distance equals speed, how much something happens per unit of time, times time, so how much time actually passes. And then there is different variations of this formula. So if we start with distance equals speed times time, we can then derive that speed equals distance divided by time. And doing that, we just need to use our knowledge of manipulation and divide both sides by time. And you can see the calculation below. Having converted time into hours, we're in a very good shape because distance is measured in miles, time is measured in hours, and our question wants us to indicate speed as in miles per hour terms. And so let's do it. 580 million, which is distance, divided by 8,766 hours. And that gives us the speed of 66,165 miles per hour. Looking at the answer choices, we can see that answer choice A, 66,000, is very close to our answer. And since the question actually explicitly says closest to the average speed, 66,000 is very close, and we'll choose this as our answer.